Eala takes her place in 2025. Eala entered 2025 with clear priorities. Rankings mattered. The daily work mattered more. By the end of the year, both had aligned. She began in Canberra, a stop that rarely generates attention but often reveals who has prepared well. Eala reached the semifinals, an early signal that her off-season work had carried through to competition. The shift from promise to presence came in Miami. Playing on a wild card, she defeated Madison Keys, the tournament's 5th seed, in straight sets, then followed it with a composed victory over Iga Świątek, the 2nd seed. The wins did not rely on timing or conditions. She controlled exchanges, absorbed pace, and closed points without hesitation when it mattered. Her run ended in the semifinals against Jessica Pegula, but the result had already reset expectations. Miami did not introduce Eala to the tour. It clarified her position within it. That clarity extended beyond results. Sponsors adjusted accordingly. Nike incorporated Filipino symbolism into her on-court presentation. Globe, which had supported her since childhood, now had a player competing deep into major tournaments. The framing shifted from long-term development to current competitiveness. In Rome, Eala added doubles matches alongside Coco Gauff, using the opportunity to sharpen decision-making at net and improve point recognition under pressure. It was development work, not exposure, the kind players take on when they know what they still need. On grass, she reached her first WTA final in Eastbourne. She held championship points before falling in a deciding set tiebreak. The loss did not linger. It clarified margins. A mid-season shoulder issue required time away from competition. Eala returned to Mallorca and the Rafa Nadal Academy, where she rebuilt timing and adjusted mechanics. The pause was quiet and functional. No public reset. Just recalibration, done away from view. The payoff came in New York. At the U.S. Open, Eala earned her first main draw victory at a Grand Slam, becoming the first player representing the Philippines to do so in the Open era. She defeated Clara Towson in 3 sets, rallying from a deficit in the final set and closing a prolonged tiebreak with measured shot selection. It was not symbolic. It was structural, the kind of win that steadies a season and doesn't disappear. Guadalajara followed with her first professional title, a WTA 125 event. After dropping the opening set to Panna Udvardy, Eala adjusted her serve patterns, shortened rallies, and closed the match in 3 sets. It was her first trophy at that level and another national first. By autumn, she had entered the top 50. The ranking altered the architecture of her schedule. Direct entry into tournaments, improved draws, and fewer early round compromises. She closed the year at the Southeast Asian Games in Thailand, winning the women's singles gold medal with a straight sets victory over Mananchaya Sawainku. The result ended a 26-year drought for the Philippines in the event. The match itself was uneven, interrupted by officiating delays and extended pauses. Eala managed the disruptions, requested corrections when necessary, and finished decisively. She also contributed medals in team and mixed events. Afterward, she described the season not as a breakthrough but as an outcome. "It has been an amazing year for me and my team," Eala said. "Our goal was to end this year in the top 100, and we exceeded it, landing at 50. The year 2025 has been even more special with me ending it by winning the gold medal in the Southeast Asian Games. Playing alongside all the other Philippine athletes is always a treasured experience, and I am grateful and humbled that I get to play for this important regional sports event for the country." The goals were clear. The results followed. Eala's 2025 did not hinge on a single result. Miami was not an anomaly. New York was not a one-off. Guadalajara was not a favorable draw. Across surfaces and settings, the performances held. The questions now are procedural rather than speculative. How deep can she go in a major? How consistently can she convert finals? How quickly does the ranking move from threshold to fixture? She did not break through in 2025. She established herself, quietly, and in her own terms.